Greetings film fans, John Campy here, senior editor of AMC Movie News, and if you're like me, you're really looking forward to the upcoming Star Trek II, of course the sequel to the J.J. Abrams reboot of the Star Trek franchise. Now reports came out quite some time ago that Academy Award winning actor Benicio Del Toro had been selected to play the villain in the upcoming sequel, and that got a lot of people excited. Unfortunately, it seems he may have been selected to play the villain, but he hadn't actually yet been signed. Now, the sequel is set to start shooting this January, which is only about a month away. Unfortunately, though, reports are now coming out that negotiations between Benicio Del Toro and the production have broken down over money, and Benicio Del Toro is no longer attached to Star Trek II and will not be playing the villain. This opens up a couple of questions. Question number one is, who will play the villain? They probably want to go along the same lines of finding an established, talented actor, much like Benicio Del Toro. It's hard to get much better than him, but they'll be looking. But the bigger question here is, who is the villain? Reports emerged last week that the production had settled on Khan, the role made very popular by Ricardo Montalban in the sequel and of the original franchise and in the original TV series. However, J.J. Abrams came out last week and said, no, Khan is not the villain of Star Trek II. However, recently, sources very close to production came out and said, no, Khan is actually going to be the villain of Star Trek II, and J.J. Abrams is just putting out false information to keep the fanboys on their toes. Now, regardless of who is going to play the villain and who the villain is going to be, it's kind of irrelevant, but they have to move quick because Star Trek II starts shooting this January. So leave your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think should play the villain, and who do you think the villain should be in Star Trek II? I'm John Campia for AMC Theaters, where movies live.